How to get vendors to take you seriously if you've never ran a business before. I'm trying to start a wholesale company from home, and it would be my first business. I have a degree in business management and work for a Fortune 500 company currently. But as for stuff outside of work, I've only sold stuff through eBay and Craigslist in the past and have done self-employed work like Uber, but didn't do that good of a job with tracking expenses and such for taxes. Did it while in school. I know I'd have to sell myself and understand that perhaps one or two companies would give me a chance to work with them at the start to see where I would take them, but is there anything specific you guys suggest I do to get taken seriously and build business relationships? Edit. Now my question would be how to find customers, retailers, clothing stores, to not only accept my product but actually help with making sales so that we generate a profit and such. You pay them. That's it in most cases. As long as you pay them and order the minimum quantities they require, there's no issue. It's when you start asking for credit, discounts, or smaller quantities that you run into issues. No one wants to deal with that guy that wants a huge discount buying 3 units when the average customer happily buys 100 units at the list price.
Last year we had a division of the Navy contact us about buying some of our stuff for use in something they were building. Went through all this paperwork and certifications verifying, and in the end they ordered about $400 worth. Lol. Now we increased our MOQ. It's pretty easy. Suppliers will take you seriously when you tell them exactly what you want to buy, where you want it delivered, and wire the money. If you ask a supplier too many uneducated questions, you'll burn the bridge and get ghosted. If you ask for order sizes below MOQ, you'll get ghosted. If you ask how to sell the product or how to run your business, you'll get ghosted. If your business isn't ready to buy at MOQ, and you just need to test the market, know that this in and of itself likely a money-losing effort. Buy your stock at retail, customize your products, and see if it sells and for what price. If it does, now you know how many of what you should buy from a wholesaler. I'm in industrial and commercial plumbing supply. We sell at wholesale prices, and most of the time we will sell to anyone. We sell to contractors and a lot of other smaller resellers. I will shut them down quick though when they clearly have no idea what they are trying to buy from me and ask too many questions that they should have researched before trying to place an order. Especially if it's a reseller. Start off that way and I will ignore any requests.
I've been fortunate to engineer a lot of excellent vendor relationships in my businesses. Here are a few of my key principles. Right-size your partnerships. It's a common trap as an early-stage entrepreneur to seek out the most impressive partners that will let you in the door. Resist this urge and seek out partners that will value your business and don't think of you as table scraps. As you grow, you can take on bigger partners. But if you're constantly worried about saying the wrong thing or appearing stupid, you won't grow as quickly as if you see your partners as peers. Focus on finding vendors you want to work with, not just on ones that want to work with you. Ask yourself what you're looking for in a vendor. Develop some concrete standards and stick to them. Be clear with your vendors about these standards. For me, it's important to have a single point of contact. Someone who hits 95% of their deliverables. No one does 100%. Never jerks me around on pricing. And will communicate with me on my clock. Depending on the product category, I may have additional criteria. Access to specific materials, manufacturing techniques, etc. If someone can't hit these standards, I know the relationship will eventually break down. So I won't waste the effort. Request paid samples. One of the best ways to evaluate if a vendor is capable of meeting your criteria, and vice versa, is to place a sample order. Sample orders are usually just individual samples of products they have recently made or products that can be white labeled. It's basically a vendor's welcome kit, saying, here's the range of what we can do. It's a good way to see their order, delivery process, and product quality. Make it clear that you expect to pay for both the product and delivery. Ask them to suggest a delivery date that can hit, and see if they hit it. Usually after 4 to 6 samples orders, 1 to 2 vendors emerge as a clear winner. It's much cheaper than finding out on your first production order that you have the wrong vendor. And it initiates a working relationship with the vendor prior to the higher stakes orders. Once you have initiated a good back and forth with a vendor, they will likely be willing to engage you in a more detailed dialogue about how you can be a good partner with them. Build a great question list for new vendors you are evaluating. One question I love to ask. What are the common traits of your favorite customers, clients? Listen carefully to their answer. Write it down. Refer to it often. Become one of their favorites. I also love to ask. What are your most successful clients doing, ordering right now? I've received amazing insights and even whole business ideas from this simple question. Your vendors will see industry trends and order volumes at a global level that is far greater than the specific data you'll get from your business. They see what is actually working because they know exactly who is ordering what and how often. This is a great question at the sample stage. Have them throw a couple things in that they are really excited about. Do exactly what you say you are going to do. Simple. But literally 80% of new business owners fuck this up. As other commenters have explained, nothing speaks louder than order volume and cleared checks. One other thing I would identify is the time between your first two orders. Make a point of placing a larger order as soon as possible after your first order. It demonstrates growth, and all vendors want to work with growing businesses. It's the easiest way for them to grow. Wow, this is absolute gold. Thank you.